young Torres Strait and Niuean young man, full of hope and vision, dreaming of solutions created by Pacific people for Pacific people without always relying on others.
Yeah, well, I'm Ben Mitchell. I'm originally from Cairns in the Torres Straits. My roots are from Boigu, closest island to PNG, Murray Island, Semple. I'm here as a climate scholar, a part of Australian National University, but then I'm also with the Niuean delegate, because our Murray Island connection has some roots to Niue, the Polynesian islands, and it's quite overwhelming if you don't have a plan. It's like a massive expo, but there's so much going on. There's meetings, there's negotiations that are very sensitive with high-level delegates and world leaders. And, everyone's trying to push their agenda and find a collective way that we can work towards, net zero emissions as well as climate change. Our islands are being affected, as well as all small island developing states and around the world. And I just think if we can create language and dialogue that's collective and find ways that we can balance our own interests, then we'll have a bit of success. As a scholar, we're trying to preserve and disseminate, kind of like the MIT mission of truth. It's the pursuit of knowledge and asking the right questions and being able to share it with the world and build that capacity, build upon that knowledge. And so I think the best way is to serve our communities, to ask the right questions and to listen to them. A lot of times these days, governments, major programs, international organizations, they come in with an agenda that's already prepared. And it's kind of like in business, as I'm an entrepreneur, if I go to customers with a product or service and it's the wrong problem they're solving and they're not going to buy it. My great-great-grandfather, Bobby Ware, he left the Torres Straits and he shared to my father and our family, one is to learn English and to make it a priority in our homes. And that was to build currency, that is to build opportunities for education. And so education was very important. And two is to serve the community in any way possible. And so we were fortunate enough for him to, 6 generations ago, find God, leave the islands, become an entrepreneur and innovator and a community leader. 2 aspects. I think of my uncle there, Mosby, who is pushing for climate change and for the Torres Straits to be on the climate list so that we can receive climate funds and support. Unfortunately, we come under the Australian government and they're pretty hesitant that we not go on it, simply because sovereignty. In that aspect, there's a lot of red tape and there's a lot of obstacles and objections and brick walls that we have to go through. And so we need to find innovative ways to advocate, empower, but then also create our own solutions. I don't believe in solely advocating to the point of not providing value to the community. And so the epiphany with my research and with my business and nonprofit simply came from, okay, there's all these problems. What's a solution I can create where we don't have to rely on government and their 1,000-year time frame of getting back to us, right? And we can empower the individual communities and individual families that want to go, hey, I'm an artist and I do all this art on Torres Strait, Thursday Island, and my Auntie Rosie, who's there, creates all of the different pieces of art and clothing and wear and wood and all of these things. How can I scale to the point that can serve community and build jobs and creation?
This is your Pacific update from Belém, Vinaka Makalyabu and Mother Manda.